UTP, wow! UTP is the best choice for the endless opportunities it offers. I choose UTP. Join me now.
Hello, hi, Assalamualaikum. So, welcome to virtual weekend at UTP. So, this is our third day. We had our first and second session on 27 and 28th of March. So, today is the third day. And this morning, we still have two sessions per day. This morning, we will have sharing from IT, NIS, Information Technology and Information System, while for the evening session, we will have from computer science and also business management. But before that, we also have several sharing session by the relevant departments like Center for Student Development to share about the student experience and journey. We have a sharing session by Residential Village to explain about the campus and also the hostel lifestyle. And also we have an alumni sharing by our alumni department. But before that, for this first 30 minutes, we will have a sharing session, opening remarks by our registrar, and also a briefing about this session by my colleague from Registry, Mr. Mionakudin. So before that, throughout this session, I would like you guys to utilize the discussion forum and also the live Q&A session. You can ask any question there, and our host and presenter will entertain your question after the sharing session later. So you can ask anything in the discussion forum, and the host will ensure the speaker to answer the question. Okay, so for that, enjoy the session, and we will start with the opening remarks by the registrar. Thank you.
And salam sejahtera to all parents and students. I hope all of you are doing well and staying safe wherever you are. I would like to take this opportunity to welcome all of you to this virtual Weekend at UTP program. Weekend at UTP is a signature event for UTP's potential students to experience what UTP has to offer through a weekend filled with activities conducted by the university. Participants will be able to experience the academic offerings, student experience, and lifestyle here at UTP with no charges imposed on their participation. We hope that this program will be able to bring participants to further explore and experience the #1 private university in the nation. Last year, we had the opportunity to entertain more than 500 students and their parents on campus. Due to the pandemic, we intend for the similar benefit to be experienced by the rest as well. Therefore, we came up with virtual weekend at UTP with the hope that we will be able to provide more information and clarity to the students and their parents on what UTP has to offer. This includes the student's journey, hostel life, internship and career prospect, and financial assistance. For those already applied and accepted to be our student, I would like to welcome you to University Technology Petronas. For your information, we are now ranked 70 in Asia with the best petroleum engineering program in the nation, which is top 50 in the world, and the #1 private university in Malaysia. The only program with 6-star ranking in Myra for research and Setara for teaching and learning. Therefore, your children will be in good hands as we are committed to uphold and continue to progress in delivering quality education. With the longest internship program in Malaysia, that is 7 months, and 90% employability rate within 6 months after graduation, UTP is the best place to unlock your true potential. This is the platform for you to explore and find more information about UTP by interacting with our staff at the chat box. Again, welcome to virtual weekend at UTP, and please enjoy the session. Assalamualaikum.
All right. So now I will pass to my colleague, Mr. Mionaki Dane, to brief all of you regarding this session. So hi Mio. So I will pass this floor to you. All right. Thank you.
Good morning. Thank you, Mr. Farhan, for the great introduction. Assalamualaikum. Good morning, everyone. I do hope everyone is in best of your health and condition. Welcome to Virtual Weekend at UTP. We are on our third day. We've done with our first and second day last week on 27th and 28th of March. Right? Today is 3rd April. We were forecasting about 4 of our courses in UTP, namely information systems, information technology, computer science, and also business management. So today, my room, I'll be giving you a little bit introduction about my department, about the university, and also about our session for today. All right. Please bear with me. I do hope everyone can stay in the portal for the whole session. Parents will be having your session. Students will be having your own session also. All right. We are expected to finish by 12 o'clock, and we do hope we can stick to that time. Now, I'll be focusing a little bit about my department. Let me share to you about my department. All right. Bear with me. Okay. All right. Okay. Welcome to Virtual Weekend at UTP. All right. Basically, I hope that you are in the right room and also you are in the right session. Okay. We are at Virtual Weekend at UTP. I do hope that you are not in some other events. Okay. You are in the right events. Let me start by introducing and explaining to all of you about our today's session. We'll start at 9 o'clock. All right. Now we are at the opening session by registry. Parents can look through the right box. Students can look through the middle box. All right. We are currently at our opening session by registry. This is we'll be doing this until 9:30, another 20 minutes. At 9:30, parents and students will split the room by clicking on the top left there, back to timeline. All right, you can click back to timeline to enter your respective room. All right, at 9:30, parents will go for session for parents. Student will go for session for students at 9:30. You click back to timeline, you will enter the right room. All right. And we'll be doing it until 11 o'clock. All right. Together with parents, you'll be having the session for parents until 11 o'clock, while student will be having session for student until 11 o'clock. At 11 o'clock, you will go to back to timeline another time, one more time, for students only. For parents, by 11 o'clock, your session will be ended. Okay. At 11 o'clock, student will leave this room by clicking back to timeline, and you will enter your respective academic briefing by academic departments and faculties. All right. For today's or this morning session will be for information technology or information systems. If you want to know more about information technology, you will enter academic briefing by information technology department. If you are interested to know about information system, you can go academic briefing by information system department. And then at 11:30, we'll be having our closing session. This is very important even for parents. At 10:30 for parents, 11:30 for student. We'll be having closing session by registry. Why is it important? This part will be having a sharing session about our financial assistance. All right. This is very important, and I believe that almost all of our students and our future students are looking for this information. All right. We do hope that you can bear with me, bear with my team until the end of our session today. Now, let's go to a little introduction with our host. Right. You can look through 5 of our committee today. All right. Our session today will be conducted by 4 hosts. All right. You've met Mr. Farhan earlier today. All right. Now you've met me, Mr. Mio. Parents will meet Mr. Tajul, and some students will meet Mr. Sharon by the session of today. Four of us are from Registry Department. We are your hosts for today. We are supported by our technical team, technical support team led by Mr. Kamal. You can see at the bottom there, his face. All right. Next, a little bit about your learning page. All right. On the top right, okay, it is the session's name. Right now, you can see the session stated is opening session 5 by Registry. Okay, that is our session's name now. Please do not enter the wrong session. It is very dangerous. Okay. On the right is basically the session's time. Okay. As you can see now, we are left with 16 minutes for this introduction session. Okay. You can also see on your right is basically the live Q&A. What is this for? If you have any question for the presenter, you can always just type in your question and we will answer to you. All right. And we have also a discussion forum. It's a chat platform between us, between students, between our presenters. Basically, it's just um, um, place for us to chat with all of us lah. If you want to know your friends who are in here, this is the platform. But let me tell you, please stay focused with our session. All right. Let me start about a little bit about UTP. Okay. So what is UTP? And UTP is University Technology Petronas. We have our own vision and missions. All right. What is our vision? We want to be the leader, not only a leader, but the leader in technology, education, and center for creativity and innovation. We have three main missions here. The first one, UTP as Institute of Higher Learning, which provides opportunity, all right, for people to pursue knowledge and expertise for the advancements of engineering, science, and technology to enhance the nation's competitiveness. Meaning to say that we want our graduates to be at the global level. They are berdaya saing and they can compete with other professionals. That is the first thing. The second mission, we want to produce well-rounded student, all right, which will someday become the leader of the industry and nation through their professional certificate or certification. The third one, we want to nurture creativity and innovativeness, all right, for the sake of the betterment of society. That are the three missions that UTP want to bring. Right, these are the three bosses that we have. All bosses we have in UTP. Right, you'll meet them someday when you join UTP. Don't worry. Okay. A little bit about UTP. A glance about UTP. We started our journey back then in 1997. Right, as a university, we are located in Sri Iskandar in over 1,000 acre of land. All right. Currently, we are having 300 plus academic staffs, with 80% of them are PhD holders, meaning to say they are expert in their field. All right. Currently, we have around 6,700 students, over 6,700 students, coming from various background of studies, various level of studies, and various background of sponsor body. All right. For the past 23 years of being a university, UTP have produced around 20 over 1,000 alumni. Most of them are 91%, having 91% employability rate within 6 months. Right? Meaning to say, what is this employability rate? 91% of our students are hired within 6 months after their graduation. So in UTP, we have no issue about people not getting job after graduation. Come to UTP, you will know more about the university. That is the first thing. We offer over 50 programs, which 14 programs are the main core programs. This is our ranking and ratings. Recently, we've ranked number 70 out of thousands of universities and institute of higher learning throughout Asia. All right. Last year we are at number 82. This year we are at number 70. In Malaysia, we are at number 6, including the public university and learning. But among private university, we are number 1. Okay. UTP is number 1 private university in Malaysia. You can check that fact. You can look through the nets. It's everywhere. Okay. A little bit fact and figures about our university. 2/3 of our students are male, right? And 2/3 also are engineering students, while another 1/3 is technology and sciences student. We have around 10 to 11% of international population coming from over 60 countries. They're coming from Asia, Middle East, Africa, Central Asia, from Top Asia, from Europe, even from America. All right. So this meaning to say that our university are very global, and we are a little international university with global citizen. All right, this is the courses that offered in UTP. If you're coming from SPM or IGCSE, please know that you need to go through our foundation program first. Foundation, if some of you might need to know or want to know more, foundation is basically asasi in Bahasa Malaysia. All right, if you're coming from IGCSE, O levels, or from SPM, you need to go through our asasi first. Okay, and then after a year of having an asasi foundation, you'll be having 3.5 years to 4 years of our bachelor degree. We offer you 13 courses, 7 engineering courses. As stated in the screen, you can see we have chemical, civil, computer, electrical, electronics, mechanical, petroleum, and material engineering. Excuse me. Right. We also have one interesting course, which is geoscience. This is a study of rock and soil. All right. They basically understand and explore oil and gas. But not only that, they can also go to civil engineering field. Okay. We have also applied science in applied chemistry. Okay. If you really love chemistry a lot, my advice, don't go for chemical engineering. It's only 30% chemistry, 70% physics and also maths. If you love chemistry, go for applied chemistry. You will learn back about organic chemistry, inorganic chemistry, all those thermodynamics and whatsoever. Okay. Also, we offer you technology-based courses. We have computer science, information systems, and information technology. All right. We have one of our youngest program, business management. If you want to be a CEO, you should learn about business management. All right. So earlier today in our mission, I've stated that we want to ensure that our student be a well-rounded student. Some people ask UTP how. All right. So we have 2 ways of doing it. Through the first one is through well-rounded model. The second one is through our multi-mode delivery system. Right. These 2 method will ensure that our students are well-rounded. What is in well-rounded student model? Okay, we will actually enhance and nurture 7 attributes of students to ensure that they are well-rounded. What are the 7 attributes? The first one is technical competency. The second one, critical thinking. The fourth one is communication and social skills. The fifth one is entrepreneurial mindset. The fifth one is practical aptitude, right? The sixth one is solution synthesis ability, and the final one is about lifetime learning capacity, right? These are the 7 attributes that we will nurture and enhance through our student. Through how? Through our programs, our industry program, our events, our tasks, our in-class tasks, and also assignment. All this will be touched through to ensure that students are being developed into a well-rounded student. That is the first thing. The second one, we have our multi-mode delivery system. Among the notable are 2 things. The first one is a 7-month industry internship program. If you go to other universities, they will call it latihan industry, practical, or whatsoever. It is a similar thing. But the one thing is very different is about the duration. In other universities, you will go for 3 to 4 months of internship. But in UTP, you'll go for 7 months. So some people ask me, why 7 months is better than 4 months? Because in 7 months, you will learn more. Industry, they entrust you with a better project, with a real project, compared to if you go for 3 to 4 months of internship only. That is very important. That is the first thing. The second thing, people told me in UTP you cannot go you cannot go overseas. No, it's wrong. Right? We have our student exchange and study abroad program. In fact, we have one of our program having twinning program. Okay, if you want to go abroad, you can go through our student exchange and study abroad program. Okay, you can do that. Minimum of 4 months, maximum of 1.5 years abroad. Okay, should try, join UTP. You can experience this type of program. Right, a little bit about our facilities. We have various type of facilities. This is our research and development building, mostly used by our masters and PhD students. Our Chancellor Hall, mainly used for main events such as public lectures, convocation. In fact, our examination is also conducted here. This is our library. In UTP, we call it IRC, Information Resource Center. We have over 500,000 books, all right, that can be used. But students mostly use e-books in UTP, all right? So you don't need to bring bundle of books to UTP. These are our academic blocks, right? We maintain the greenery in the middle of the steel structures. We have a lot of learning facilities. We have various type of labs, various type of classroom. In fact, we have flipped classroom, computer labs, we have green room, and we have various type of setting of classroom. This is our research facilities. Most of our labs and research facilities are industrial scale equipment. What does it mean? Meaning to say whatever you see in industry, the equipment, the machine, you can find it in our university, but it's being scaled down to the size of our labs. All right, our residential village, we have two types. The first type is hostel type. The second one is apartment style. Right, apartment style is for senior student. The hostel style for junior student. So you explore more by the sharing session from residential village later today. Okay. Our sport facilities, we have various type of sport facilities. We have volleyball court, badminton court, futsal court. In fact, we have around 7 or 8 futsal courts. We have basketball court, netball court. What else? Swimming pool, football field, rugby field. We have so many of our facilities. So don't worry, you can come to UTP and play your favorite sports. UTP is also famous with various a lot of numbers of lake. Man-made lake, all right? We have around 7 to 8 lakes, all right? One of the main lakes is being used for our water sports, kayaking, all right? You can come for kayaking for free. Just present your student ID and then you can do kayaking, all right? One of our lake in front of UTP is now converted to be what we call oil and gas, geoscience, geopark. So we are expected in another few years or few months will be converted into geoparks, right? There'll be dinosaur, there'll be oil and gas platform in front of UTP. This is our half floating mosque, can accommodate up to 3,000 to 4,000 jemaah at a time. All right, let me introduce to my team. It's not basically my team, I'm part of the team, so it's not my team, it's our team. All right. Looking at the left of the screen, the two gentlemen there, right? That are our sponsorship team, Mr. Tajul and Mr. Sharul. Get their contacts, right? Get their contact details, save it. You can contact them to know more about our financial assistance, right? Look at your right. We have 5 of our staffs, right? That is admission and marketing staffs. We have me, Mr. Farhan, and Ms. Nur Farahin, and assisted by Mr. Iqbal and Miss Intan. All right. 5 of us are in charge of your admission and marketing. Should you have any question which regards to application, your enrollment, your documentation or whatsoever, you can just contact us. We will address to your question and inquiries. So that's all about my department introduction. I guess that's all from me. Back to our host, Mr. Farhan.
To those of you who have come in search of answers, seeking inspiration and looking to achieve your aspiration, this is the place where you will learn to find the answers, where you will be motivated to discover your inspiration, where you will be propelled to realize your aspirations. With today's global challenges, the role of the engineer, the scientist, and the technologist is transformed from being the technical innovator into being the agent of global change. Our world-class resources and faculties, our cutting-edge facilities, our global partnerships with leading universities, our strong network with industry for internships and job placements, our worldwide research collaboration. These are the inspirations and the opportunities at UTP. Here, we nurture the analytical skills and intellectual capabilities of all who walk the UTP path. Here we culture the ethics and the attitudes that will shine in the real world. Here we expose ourselves to what it truly means to be human, to be a valuable part of society, to be the empowered people, the game changers who will light up the path towards a better world and change lives for the better. At UTP, the torch is firmly in your hands. So hold it up high and let us together light it and let it burn bright. Join us to seek inspiration and achieve your aspiration towards global prominence.
All right, peeps. Now we are at the end of our opening session. What you should do next? Click on the top left of your screen here, this here. All right. Back to timeline, and then for students, join session for students. For parents, join session for parents. Do it now. I'll see you in the next room. Bye bye.